Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to F Square Live here. Today we have an open discussion. There's seen a specific topic, but we are going to be talking about some current events. It can be Ukraine, it can be any topic that you want for us to talk about, to discuss. So what you're interested in, you can make your contribution, you can talk about it, and then maybe we make a contribution towards. You can be connected by way of uh, video, also by way of telephone, and we are now, you know, we are now broadcasting or sending on Facebook and YouTube. If you go on YouTube on F Square Live, you will see the program. And also, if you want to join and contribute by way of video link, then you will be. I can send a link to you. Then you can be connected. So whatsoever you are interested in is what you talk about. But make sure that what you are saying is true and you are responsible for whatsoever you say. So there'll be a guest, one or two maybe, that want to contribute. So we will look at, we bring them in and then they will make their contribution. But what I'm interested in here, I am going to start with, Ukraine. I think that is one of the most important topic or thing to discuss or talk about here. Ukraine is a European country, and presently now it is being invaded. It is under invasion, you know. So, but why? What is the cause? What is the cause of this invasion? We have to get some background history, you know. Why? Why Russia is at war with Ukraine? Why are they fighting? Ukraine is an independent country. Russia is another independent federation state. So is invading another country a breach of international law? Is it a breach of international law? But when it comes to international laws and legality, this is my opinion that international laws and legality takes effect only on smaller states or nations. Smaller countries are the one that the international laws and legality mostly are applied to or is applied to, you know. But when it comes to superpowers and powerful or great nations, legality, the effect of illegality is very thin. You know, there is you will have to look at what they call, you have a triangle light thing here, where you will look at fights here, you look at the actions, and you look at history. When it comes to these bigger countries, there seems to be a little. When it comes to these bigger countries, it is what that will take place, And but why? We all saw when there was the civil war in Libya. You know, there was you could see that a marching force, column of troops were moving, and they said they were going to go, and crush the rebellion. And after war, which is a falling of this thing, I think. And they were going to go, and crush a rebellion. But we saw that the action was taken. There was, a lot of plane went, and then they went with the intentions, they went to crush that military group that were moving, they destroy everything, and because why they went to protect women and children, civilians. But now here, there is a force, everyone saw the marching, the same column again is moving towards a sovereign state, but instead of going, and the intention is knowing, everybody know what happened, but the they wasn't, and maybe they don't have women and children there. You can't tell me that. So they we all know what happened. The Russian forces troops have crossed the border. They said they were practicing. They practiced, and later on now they are across. And but why? Why actually they went in? You may find out that the Soviet Union was very big, large. But during the Cold War, you know, Gorbachev, chose negotiation instead of confrontation. So after that, they collapsed. The Soviet Union collapsed, and it reduces. Other parts became countries by themselves, and break away. Other area broke away from the federations, and then after war, when you see that this action is taking place now, you may have to think of what the present leader said back years back. He said, I'm trying to paraphrase what he said in one of his quotes. Despite all the things that have taken place, the Russian nation should acknowledge that the collapse of the Soviet Union was a major geopolitical disaster of the century. You listen to that. Despite all the things that have taken place, the Russian people should acknowledge that the collapse of the Soviet Union was a major geopolitical disaster of the century. As for the Russian nation, it became a genuine drama. Tens of millions of our co-citizens and co-patriots found themselves outside Russian territory. I read that part again. As for the Russian nation, it becomes a genuine drama that tens of millions of our co-citizens and patriots found themselves outside Russian territory. Moreover, the epidemic of disintegration infected Russia itself. So what is he saying here? That after the collapse of the Soviet Union, it becomes what? A disaster. That begins a disaster of the century. And then, you know, the co-citizens and co-patriots of the Russian Federation, they find themselves today outside of Russia. They are living outside of the boundary of Russia. So he is trying to bring back these people, these co-citizens and co-patriots. He wants to bring them back to unify the whole Russian state. This is my opinion. This is the reason why he's going in there in Ukraine. He did the first one, it's like you are eating and then you take a tablespoon, you boy sitting, you cut and eat. Then next he said, no, you take the cook spoon to cut a bigger one. Crimea was annexed. Now he's going for the other, a bigger one now. So it's all about what? Security. He feels threatened. So he will not go in if he will not go in, or he will not go in, he will not invade if NATO could give the guarantee that Ukraine will not become part of NATO, written document to guarantee that. And also they should remove all these missiles. The extension of NATO in the east. It's right at their backyard. They should take the fee threatening. So it's all about security. But it is hard to predict. So people don't believe, don't trust that maybe different thing, anything can happen. So uh, that is why, So now brothers and sisters are fighting one another, and it is difficult. Uh, you know, it is difficult to see that that you see is dangerous, bad, ugly to see brothers and sisters or neighbors fighting one another. You know, this is very bad. You know, so uh, it has always been like that. And I don't know. There's a lot of sanctions being placed. There's sanctions on Russia. They are calling Russia to stop, to pull out, but they are not. Now they have put a lot of sanctions now. The latest sanction here on Russia is that no Russian plane will land in any European capitals or any European airport, both private, jet, and commercial, everything. Anything that has to do with Russia will be out. So, uh, I don't know. Actually, it would be better if we have a peaceful negotiation, you know, to come out with a better solution instead of going to war or continuing with the war. There's already war. And now Russia has started threatening now. That we all know Russia has biological weapons or nuclear weapons, and they can threaten they can use it. So instead of this may go into what we may call a world war, but if but it's going to be very difficult. It's difficult for Russia to go in and succeed the way they wanted to rush in and just do it like happened first time, but this time it's difficult because surveillance, the people are standing up. So have surveillance army, a national army, it's difficult. So I think what we can do here is to pray for Russia and Ukraine that they may solve their problem amicably, so that this thing should stop. It should not further, you know, spread to other places. It should stop. That would be the best thing to do. You know, but so we'll take a little break here and listen to some music. You know, so and see that why. Listen to some traditional music from West Africa. Those that are listening to watching the program on YouTube, the number is there to call. If you want to call, you can make a call. You can call, you can call WhatsApp, local numbers in Liberia, also in the diaspora. The numbers are on the screen there. You know, you can call and make your contribution. If you have anything you want for us to talk about, I'll talk about Ukraine, and what the government of this African country need to be doing now is to see how best they can help their students. They have students in Ukraine, they have students and they are on scholarships, or other people are there on their own, they are studying, so that are they in good health? What's the conditions? What are these presidents, these leaders doing for these students? People are running all over the place. I think they need to put into place things, mechanism, things, that can give help to these students, these our brothers and sisters, so that they can move over to other places or other countries neighboring, so that they may not be having money to pay their way to go. It's tough, what are they doing? You know, I don't know. Maybe they are doing certain things that is good. Maybe they have called and talked with these people, but I don't know. If you have aware of anything, maybe you can call and make your contribution. But it will be better actually to if these leaders can, help their citizens, these students. It's a tough time to be in a foreign country, and then that country is being is is being attacked. You know, it's very bad. You find yourself in a kind of precarious situations. Very very dangerous. You're not used to going from your house to school and back and shop. You don't even know bordering time. You don't know how. Now you have to find your way and leave your house. You can't continue. You can't sit there for those heavy bombardment. You think coming. You get out. A job and start to go. Just I hope that we pray for the Ukraine nations and the whole of Europe and the world at large, so that this madness can come to an end. You know, you know, we are not far off. We just close here, but if your neighbor is fighting and you are around there, you won't just sit and say that it is their business. You know, but because if they are fighting, maybe they may chunk a rock that may come to your house if you don't intervene. If you have any means to help, it will be better to use to give that help to them, to talk to them and try to, negotiate and and get rid of the bad in the situations. Very good. So I hope some of these people are listening and they can try to help, and do what and that is good, for the people, or these students, you know. And yeah, another thing I want to talk about beside the Ukraine situation is, garbage. Please, people throwing dirt into the drainage. Throwing dirt into the drainage is wrong. It's not a good thing. People should desist from it. It is very wrong. I don't like it. The people don't like it. The country don't like it. The city mayor don't like it. The president don't like it. The student don't like it. The market women, do they like it? I don't think so. But sometimes they are the same people. Drainage is not a dump site. Drainage is not a dumping site. Try to desist from that. Don't throw dirt or garbage into the drainage. It is very, very wrong. We should desist from it. That is wrong. Uh, try to desist from doing that, because it does not help. It spoil what the main purpose for which the things were intended. You know, um, uh, Listen to some music and As I was saying before, it is very wrong, to have to throw dirt into the drainages, you know, all around the place. Try to hide the dirt, you know, and then carry it to where they collect the dirt or the garbage. Don't throw it on the car road, and then also don't throw it on the in the drainages. Eh, Throwing there will block the flow of the water. It's wrong. And as it stop, around an area, it will give rise to what? Mosquito. Mosquito will come and lay eggs in that dirty water. So they will hatch and they will come right to your house. They will suck you and give you malaria. You get sick. You will throw it, you feel that it's okay. But later on, that action, your action of throwing dirt into the drainage there will make you sick. But when the water is moving, flowing quickly like that, it will be difficult for mosquito to lay egg and sit there and hatch. It will go. But when the water is sitting, perfect place for the mosquito to breed. You know, the population will increase. How can you have a lot of mosquitoes all over the place? Cut the grass. Don't let can to sit with water in it. Clean your environment. It's very good. It will help. You know, you you clean your environment. Very good. Clean the house, clean the environment, everything. Around the house, cut the grass. Fine. It will take care of if everyone can cut grass around their houses, clean the place, open the little drainages, and goes down the water road, go down when it rains, no water sitting dirty place, all the place clean, the mosquito population will go down. It will disappear. Then we will not have to think about malaria too much because when the mosquito can't give you malaria, the flies will run away, they will not be there, mosquito will not be there. It'll be people, you have a healthy community. Very good. You know, and it is like that. And also speeding. People run a lot. Over speeding is a major problem in Monrovia. you know, People should stop over speeding. It should run according to the speed limit. If the condition calls for it to run at a speed, it should run at that speed. If not, you should reduce your speed. It's very good for the people, for you and the community. Um, Police, if you see something, report to the police. The police should be your friend. Don't take the police to be your enemy. The police is your brother, is your sister, your uncle, nephew, is your best friend. If you see anything going on wrong, you need to tell the police, inform the police, then they will investigate and then take action. You know, that will be very, very good. You are not to be afraid of police. Police should be your friend. You both should work together happily, you know, and things will go on fine. So there is, but people are just, I don't know, maybe it takes time you have to grow or build up trust. The police need to work in such a way that they will build up trust between themselves and the populations, you know, so that everyone can trust one another instead of saying taking the law into your hands, mob justice. When a small thing, all the people run. Oh, you find out when there's someone steal mobile telephone, everybody don't want to burn him, put fire, burn that person, you know. And then when they when they steal motorbike, they burn the person. Quick, stealing something to burn the person. But but when someone go rape, they don't burn the person. I don't know why. Then you see people start to compromise instead of burning the person, or which is not good, which is legally wrong. But you will see people or find people going to bribe, you know, so that the case should not go to court. Try to solve the problem home. You know, the to settle. Why? Why should people do that? Why they don't want to carry? They don't want to. I mean, it is wrong actually, but why they don't want to take action, drastic action for rape? Why the entire citizenry don't want? The people don't want to take action for rape like they do when someone steal mobile telephone. I think rape and mobile telephone stealing, the rape should be carry a heavier weight than the stealing of mobile telephone, but less actions is. But I hope the government is. If there's anyone that want to talk about this thing here, uh, rape, I'm very interested in. If you know about any rape case that took place around your area, and you want to talk about it, you are welcome to make a call so that we can discuss it. But I'm one of those who is against rape. Rape is not good. It's a very bad thing. A rapist should not be in any community. The rapist should be in jail and be punished. And they should learn from it, de-traumatize. I don't know, teach them, that they should be rehabilitated in such a way that they know that what they did is wrong and they should never repeat it again. You know, and they should spend some time behind bars and learn from that uh, illegal behavior. Which is very very wrong. You know, very very bad. Is increasing. COVID times, violence, domestic violence taking place too much. When you hear people say, "Oh, this man beating his wife," like that. Maybe also that man. Some of the women also can beat the men and whip them good. In refugee camps and the SGBV, when a man beat his wife and she runs to the office. They give her a room to sleep in with mattress and good place to give her food and some money. She will spend maybe a week or two there while they investigate and try to find solution to the problem. But but if the man but if the man is being whipped by the But the wife or flock, if he goes there, they won't give him place to lodge. They will tell him, say, move from here, man. To send him away. So I begin to wonder, so the women have right, but the men don't have right. Oh, why? I don't know. Can anyone tell me why such thing was taking place like that? Why, when the man beat his wife, the woman will get place to sleep on mattress, good bed, good food and eat, everything, will be there and get some money. And they will try to, talk to her very well. There are some psychologists or people, they will speak to her good, talk to her good. But if the man is being flogged or whipped by the wife, if he goes there, he don't have the same privilege. They tell him, get out. You should go look for your own place to sleep. Can anyone tell me why things happen like that? I've been looking forward to hearing from you. It was taking place in the refugee camp. Uh, that is another thing there. But actually, violence is not good. Beating wife or husband is not good. Beating children is not good. People should desist from such things, And so, you know, and it's very, 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 it's not easy, you know. We listen to some more good music. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call is 0880375463. That's the number to call, local number. You know, if you want to join the conversations, you want to join the discussions and make a contributions, that is the number to call. You know, so you can make a contributions. It's a WhatsApp number you can call. It's open discussions here. So we go back again. You know, there's some saying, they say, takes the fire from the monkey hand. Take the fire from the monkey hand before it burns the town. You know, but if the monkey, some people say monkey. If the monkey, you allow it to climb too high up at the top of the tree, it will be difficult for you to get there. When the monkey is on the ground, that's the time you can grab it and take the fire from the hand before it burns the town. Because if you allow it to go up, then we put it on the roof of the house, from on top from in the tree, they will chunk it that way, it will fall at the roof of the house on top, and then it will catch fire. And from there, it will spread. So it is better at the early stage to take the fire from the monkey hand when the monkey is on the ground. But also, I hope you understand what that means. Uh, and there's also another saying that says that, the monkey that is about to die, when you see the group of monkey, they are sitting and then they are eating, whether it is plum, it is oranges, whether it is banana, they're on the plantation, they are eating. They will always have one that will be sitting as a watchman that will look anytime the owner or somebody is coming, a stranger, that particular monkey will make a sound. So I call it kicking monkey, a little drum monkey, not too, one of the smallest, will be sitting there, will say, then everyone will know, and all the other monkey, they will stop. But the monkey, when the monkey that is about to die, they will hide, they will run. But the one that is about to die will never listen to even the whistle. You blow whistle, it will not listen. It will just be there. It will just be the best eating. It will refuse to listen. And anyone that refuses to listen, it will be busy there, and then all the friends will run away. At the time, the hunter, it will be left between it and the hunter now. That's what they say, fan shark can bring it out. The monkey that fail to listen to sound, the fan shark will bring it out. So they will just before you lower, no way, finish. So that is it. You cannot, people should try to listen, Don't tell me what is applying to. If you know current situations and other things, you can apply to it. If it works in your case, okay. If you can listen, fine. If you can, sorry. I'm sorry. You may have bear the consequence, for, if you fail to listen. So let's try to take the fire from the monkey hand before the monkey burns the town, It is never too late, It's never too late. It is never, never too late to do something. It is never, never too late. ஆமா. Yo, we are. I think it is good, to participate. My guest is not here, and people, nobody is. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, in less than 10 minutes, we'll be getting out of here. If you have any contribution that you want to make, if you want to make a contribution, now is the time for you to call. If not, we'll soon be shutting down, and then you will have the opportunity to call another time. Earlier we talked about, uh, the cause of why Russia is going into Ukraine, why Putin sent the soldiers there. He sent them because uh, he want to, bring back those territories that got lost during the collapse during the Soviet, during the Cold War time, after the Soviet Union collapsed, and those Russian territories that are in other country, or Russian people that live in there. He called them co-patriots and co-citizens. He want to bring them back to the federations, so that the Russian state can be a one big whole, as it was almost before. So he's doing everything possible to bring this area to unite the people. He want to unite the people, to bring his people together, so that they can live together in one territory. But this is something that's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult, because it's like, you look in, if we look at example, Guinea. You have Pele in Guinea and Pele in Liberia. And then they say, okay, they want to, the Pele people, in the other countries suffering, the Pele people in Guinea suffering, so Pele the Pele, so it will be better, way better. There was no land between the Pele people. The Pele people were not divided into two groups. It was just Pele, one region. But now the French people came and put boundary. The people sat in Berlin and, you know, uh, divided Africa among themselves, and then they divided people, seeing family being divided, into two groups of people. Brother living across this side, the other borders, and the other sister living on the other side. They did not care. They just drew the line in there. So now you will say, oh, my brothers and sisters, they are suffering from in Guinea. So Liberia will say, okay, now the whole Zilkore, all areas will try to go in and, bring it, to us so that I can join Liberia. Then you look on the other side, the Crown people and the Mano people, the French people, when they drew the line there. So, and the French, the Mano Crown people in Africa, they are suffering. So these are our people because we have the muscle now. Now we can go and take that part of the country and annex it, Liberia. And then you turn to Sierra Leone, Oshabro Island, all this one, the area, our people that are suffering, the Grebo people, Kru people, the people that took them into slavery, the people went to go work there. So they are there, the poor are suffering. So these are people, they are outside, we should be united. So you get there, muscle and use the muscle, and then next. Will they work today? Can that work now? The people are there. They are, although it is true, these people, certain things took place, and then the the boundary is being drawn there. I think it is the best thing is to live with it and try to uh, because if everyone want to change borders, then it's going to be very, very um, the effect, the aftermath is going to be very bad. So it will be very, very good if people can solve the problem. I think it is better to live. You can live together happily as neighbors. Good. So, and now I'm going to close up with some letters about some song, music. Yo. Go. How are you? Okay, okay. Thank you very much. That was a nice song, music from Bong County. You know, uh, good. I don't have copyright to it, but it's very good. So and so for popular demand, I played it. You know, it's good. So until then, again, we call this a day, and look forward to seeing you another time on the show. So join us for another live broadcast. Have a nice day. Thank you. Yeah. So until then again, we'll call this a day and look forward to seeing you again on F Square Live. You know, join us another time and hope you be with us. Thank you.